halfway point. Everybody stop, grab you some water. And this is the only time all week that I know that you had some water. So you all, please, whatever form your water is going to take, please go ahead and get your water. And then we are going to start in on the second half. And since it is Mother's Day, I am doing something for me in this second half. It's something that is going to, you know, I don't know, hopefully excite me, and something fun for me. Oh my goodness, what did I do to my hair? Something fun for me that you all will also enjoy. And Sarah says, uh-oh, Lay's brand chips are her weakness, should be her star goal. Okay, so omit now means you are going to leave it on the shelf, or you're going to leave it for somebody else, or you're going to let somebody else enjoy it or whatever, so that you don't have to tell it no when you get home. Okay. So Sandra is exactly right. It is time for some more water, even though I just had some. So if you were brand new with us, this is the halfway point. And hello, Barbara. Happy Mother's Day. And no, I did not feel anything at my house either. So Barbara technically should be in the earthquake zone. But I don't know. I didn't feel it either. And I'm like literally across the hill from people who did. Okay, so we're talking about the earthquake again. So if you're brand new, this is a 1 hour long chat. And these get this is here on Facebook for 90 days. And then Facebook will automatically delete it without my consent because that's their new policy. So you can watch these later on YouTube, and that's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. And Casey posts those. Lily has been working on getting these posted on TikTok also. I think an hour long is too long for TikTok. So I'm going to get Lily to switch and just do the second half on TikTok. And again, that's just go to TikTok. And if you want to follow us there, that is @_ If You Have an Egg. Or if you want to watch on Reels instead, these are just going to be some quick, fast, you know, get in and get out, you know, videos instead of being an hour or even maybe necessarily 30 minutes long. On Instagram, that will be done as a reel, and that's Instagram. And it's @If You Have an Egg. So tonight, for the second half of tonight's chat, we've got a challenge, and I feel like I need, hold on a second. Wait, I need to see what Katie's saying. Katie says, this week I won't be tempted or influenced by my coworkers to order food on Friday. Darn coworkers. I will eat the lunch I pack and bring it with me. Fantastic, Katie. Let me see if it'll let me. Oh, let me like it. Cool. Okay. And let's see. Mary says, take the money you would spend on it and put it towards a prize for you. That's a great idea too. Okay. So in this second half, when you watch these on YouTube or for the next 90 days on Facebook, this is completely an hour long, but later when Casey posts these on YouTube, you can see the entire hour or the second half. So this fun part is going to be in a separate video, and you will know because I will have on the apron. So that is your clue to know. So I feel like I should have on some kind of like stadium music, you know, like when you go to a football stadium or a basketball arena or something like that. There's always some kind of da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. I think that's actually football. I think that's football music. Okay, so what this is a showdown. So we're gonna have a Fit Butter battle tonight. So as you all already know, I am one of the newest ambassadors for Fit Butters, and just real quick, I want to let you know the reason I accepted this honor, I said, yes, I accept, thank you, is because I did not realize how old regular peanut butter tasted until I tried some Fit Butters. I tried Fit Butters the first time because one of the girls here at Casey Kitchen Center she is not eating meat, she is not doing dairy, and I don't know, there's a couple of other things, but she kept bringing these, and I was like, well, how are you eating that? So she's not doing Weight Watchers, she's not doing keto, she's not doing blah, 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 whatever. But I turned around and treated her like people treat us sometimes, and I said, well, but if you're not eating meat, I mean, I know this isn't meat, if you're not eating meat, but if you're not drinking milk, or if you're limiting this or limiting that, I was like, how are you eating this? So I checked into it, and then they asked me to be an ambassador for them. Fit Butters, there's lots more information, but they are, I know, Carol Lou, I know. So Fit Butters, I will give you all lots and lots and lots of information, but for tonight, the majority information, what on earth have I done? I think it's because it's so humid. Y'all can't see this, and this is not anything we need to talk about. My hair is suddenly so frizzy, like it's just so humid. Okay, so Fit Butters, human hands touch every one of them. They are cashew or cashew almond, or some of them are peanut butters. They are fun butters, so they're fun butters, but they're fit butters, and they were designed by a fitness person and his wife, who is a nurse. They don't have any weird stuff in them, and I do like the fact that they are small batch. They make 100 per batch. So we'll talk more about Fit Butters at another time. Tonight, though, is the showdown between Fit Butters Cinnamon Sugar Cookie and Fit Butters Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough. So these are two of my favorites, and here again in the showroom, and they have so many more, but we don't have time to talk about all the flavors tonight, so we're just going to focus on these two. But that's another thing that we've been debating here in the showroom is, well, but which one's your favorite? Well, which one do you like better, and why do you like this one, and why do you like that one, and you know, what do you put it on, you know, and everything else. So that is going to be our Fit Butter battle tonight. I'm going to take some of the things that the girls have asked me to, either they have tried it on, or they've asked me to try it on, or I asked a handful of you all what you thought that you would want me to try them on. So the battle is going to be between, and I can tell you they're both good. They're both delicious, but we're going to see which one is more delicious on what things. Because a couple of things that they asked me to try them on are unusual. So I don't know if this was just to see if Kelly would do it or if they really thought that we would. But the battle is between cinnamon sugar cookie and chocolate chip cookie dough. So the first thing, okay, first of all, let me say, I said no to yogurt, ice cream. Let me think. Yogurt, ice cream, Cool Whip, and there was something else that I thought, no, that's an unfair advantage because ice cream, you know, yogurt, it already is almost ice cream, and Cool Whip or some, you know, something like, I was like, that's already too yummy just by itself. So I don't think that's a fair test. So the first one was a banana, you know, because who doesn't like peanut butter on a banana? But we're going to see which one tastes better on a banana. And these are brand new bananas. I'm going to have to open it from the bottom. So let's see which one tastes better on a banana. Does cinnamon sugar cookie, which looks like this. And the nice thing, oops, wrong spoon. And the nice thing about these, you do not have to refrigerate these. They are super creamy. I do stir them up after I open them. Some of them have toppings on them, and I'll show you the chocolate chip cookie dough in a second. The cinnamon sugar cookie is 6 points for 2 tablespoons. The chocolate chip cookie dough is 7 points for 2 tablespoons. So we're going to see which one is better with a banana. And trust me, I already tracked a ton of points for this because we're going to go past 2 tablespoons, I feel sure. So a banana, cinnamon sugar cookie, heck yeah, good on a banana. Okay. Yes, Barbara, I did. Barbara wants to know if I washed that. Yes, I did. I washed all of my fruit. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough. So when I said I stir them, I didn't stir this one yet so that you all could see what the add-ins look like. So that's what the bottom looks like. That's what the add-ins look like. And you can stir all of this down in here. And I do stir mine before I start, eating them. This was a new container because I wanted to show you all what it looked like. So let's see chocolate chip cookie dough. Let's see what it tastes like on a banana. But Sarah, how many points is regular peanut butter? How many points is regular, old, been sitting on the shelf peanut butter? It's 8 points. Okay, so here's chocolate chip cookie dough. On a banana, chocolate chip cookie dough. clear winner, chocolate chip cookie dough. Oh yeah, yeah. The banana was good. I mean, the cinnamon cookie was good. Chocolate chip cookie dough, hands down. Bing, bing, bing. So we have a winner on that one. Okay, the next thing, Alyssa asked me to try it on a marshmallow. Okay, she's just obsessed with marshmallows right now, and so is Kelsey's daughter, Ayla. I don't know what their obsession is with marshmallows, but I'm only going to do just a little teeny tiny marshmallow because I don't really want to spend the points on a marshmallow other than I am taking one for the team for you all. Okay, this one's cinnamon sugar cookie on a marshmallow. Not bad, not bad. And Sarah, I can tell you the cinnamon is really good on an apple. We will not be taste testing an apple tonight. I also made whole grain toast the other day, and the cinnamon apple was really good. It tasted like cinnamon toast. Okay, this one is, I know, Dalton. So a couple of people have already said don't know if they can control themselves. So I know Sarah doesn't work. Dalton, I'm not sure of your employment status, but I'll leave these at work, and I'll have them with like for lunch. If I know, okay, there's no way I'm having lunch today, then I will have an apple with one of these, with 2 tablespoons of one of these two, and something else like some carrots or something like that. But this is the marshmallow. It's pretty good on the marshmallow, but I'm gonna say cinnamon sugar cookie. Not that we need to be eating marshmallows, but I think I'm gonna say ding 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 cinnamon sugar cookie. Okay, this one was me. So this was a question I had. I love peanut butter on carrot sticks and on like celery sticks, and I thought, because none of these are just plain. These all have some kind of additive, and like the cinnamon sugar is a cashew almond blend, and the chocolate chip cookie dough is just cashew butter. So Sarah, you may have to leave that like at a friend's house or something. I didn't know cinnamon sugar. I'm having mixed feelings about that on a carrot, but let's see. I think that. No. Nope. Nope. No. No cinnamon sugar on a carrot. Okay, let's try the chocolate chip cookie dough. I was just curious how this would taste on a carrot. So chocolate chip cookie dough on a carrot. Nah. I'm gonna say no winner. I'm gonna say no cinnamon sugar, no chocolate chip cookie dough on a carrot. That was just weird. Okay, so ding ding, no winner in that round. Okay, next round is pretzels, and this was one of the girls here. She said, I love peanut butter on a pretzel. Let's just, let's see how that tastes. And I said, sure, I'm willing to take one for the team and see how this tastes. So cinnamon sugar cookie, and they have so many flavors. These are just 2 of the flavors that they have. They've got monster cookie, they've got cocoa pebbles, they have, oh my gosh, all kinds of things. And I have so much to tell you all about those, but we do not. And yes, Sarah's right, Alyssa loves this kind of so yeah, they have so many different flavors. So this one is the cinnamon sugar cookie. That's pretty darn good. Okay, and then chocolate chip cookie dough. I can tell you that, I know I said this just a second ago though, the cinnamon sugar cookie, I had like a nutty whole grain bread that I toasted. So good, so good. And yes, it's more than peanut butter, Lynn, yes. But of course we have a coupon code. Okay, so let's try this one. This is chocolate chocolate chip cookie dough on a pretzel. Dalton and Sarah, that, I'm going to have to take these home to Alyssa. That is the combination that would be hard to stay out of. That was the perfect blend of salty and sweet. It was good on the cinnamon sugar cookie. It's great on the cookie dough, okay? And you're exactly right. Sarah says it looks like it's very rich, and a little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long, long, long way. Okay. We gotta do this quickly because we've only got 15 minutes left, and I've got the two weird ones are saved for last. So Michelle, that works here, she loves them on rice cakes. And I am not a huge fan of rice cakes, but I told her I would try it. So these are just so plain and blah to me. I like rice cakes that have some, have some flavor to them, but just a plain rice cake, not gonna happen. So let's see what it tastes like with the cinnamon sugar cookie. It's actually pretty dang good. That would make me eat a rice cake. Okay. Wow. No wonder she likes it like that. That's really good. It tastes like, the rice cake tastes like a cinnamon sugar cookie now. That's bizarre. Okay, let's try a little bit. And because I've not pre-stirred this one's a little bit harder to get out right now. Yeah, and Sarah, they are dang dry as paper. Which is why I was like, sure, but that tasted really good. So let's see what this would taste like with the plain old dry rice cake tastes like with the chocolate chip cookie dough. Also good. But I'm gonna say cinnamon sugar cookie. The consistency, just see how creamy the cinnamon sugar cookie is. It made the rice cake almost, made it almost like moist, almost moist. Okay, the next one, we're gonna do these last two super quick. The next one is oatmeal, and I was like, I'm going to give it a try. So we're just going to quickly in the microwave make some oatmeal, and let's see, how long does this have to stay in there? For 2 minutes, so that'll be good. Okay, so it's a half of a cup. It's a half a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats and 1 cup of water. Okay, and we're going to stir this up, and we're going to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. It did want a pinch of salt, but I don't have time. Watch me fall off of my shoes. I don't have time to do the pinch of salt, so we're just going to do the 2 minutes on here. Okay, while the oatmeal is cooking, because I thought, yeah, that would be a pretty good one. Okay, so one of y'all, and I'm not going to name any names, and I don't think that she is here yet, asked me to try it in chili. Chili? Really? In chili? Oops, I was supposed to cover that oatmeal. Hold on a second. So she asked me to try it in chili, specifically Skyline chili. So I thought, this is the one that I was like, I don't know if that's a joke or not, but I said I would. So while our oatmeal is cooking, and yeah, Sarah, I think it is going to be good with the oatmeal. So this is Skyline chili, and I meant to look up the points. I think Skyline chili was like, it was like 2 points for 4 tablespoons or something like that. This is some runny, weird looking chili. I know, Melissa. I know. But at least nobody asked for cottage cheese, because that would have just been a hard no for me. So we're going to heat up, after the oatmeal cooks, we're going to heat up just a little bit. Ugh. It's so runny. So is Skyline chili supposed to look like that? Like, I don't know. I'm used to chili with some beans to it or some meat to it, or I don't know, something. This Skyline chili just looks kind of runny to me. Okay, how much longer we got here? 24 seconds, 23 seconds. What else can you all think of that these might be good on? Again, cashew, this one is a cashew almond blend cinnamon sugar cookie. And I will post everything later about how to order any of these delicious flavors. They do have seasonal flavors that have nothing to do with the seasons, but they are like limited edition flavors. Right now there's an Italian cookie, one that looks beautiful. It's like an Italian rainbow cookie. That one is a limited edition. They've got some that are like, it's almost like a Samoa. This is definitely a treat butter. Okay, let's see if we can get this out here without burning myself. Hold on just a second. Let me stir our oatmeal. Y'all stick with me. Don't go anywhere, because I'm going to try this with the oatmeal. Oh, and it did upchuck just a little bit. I'm not used to cooking it in the microwave, but I didn't have enough time. I was getting my toes done instead of preparing your oatmeal for you. But let us see here, and we'll go ahead and get the chili started. We'll heat it up just a little bit. I mean, I don't know that it's going to make that much difference. It's chili. Okay. Okay. So for the oatmeal, we are going to do a tiny little bit of the cinnamon sugar cookie. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, that's a good point. Sarah says she loves to dip a peanut butter sandwich in chili. Or no, wait, I think Ann said that. Yeah, don't bother getting that. Yeah, I'm heating it up a little bit. Okay. Ooh, Carolyn says a graham cracker and yogurt. Yeah, so Carolyn, I thought yogurt for sure. I mean, for sure that's going to be a hit. You don't need to do that. That is how oatmeal is supposed to taste. The cinnamon sugar cookie, that's how oatmeal is supposed to taste. It's supposed to taste like cinnamon. It's supposed to taste like sugar. That is an excellent flavor. So I'm going to say, okay, Phyllis, we're having a battle. So we're having a battle for two different kinds of fit butters, which I'll have to explain to you separately what fit butters are. We don't have enough time to do them all because the last thing is going to be so weird. Okay, so let's try it let's try the chocolate chip cookie dough with the oatmeal. It's good. Ding, ding, ding. Cinnamon sugar cookie with the oatmeal. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And now for the last thing, for the piece de resistance. This just doesn't even seem right. And I promised this person I would not say who it was. Because I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if this was a joke or not. Okay, so let's do just a little bit of the cinnamon sugar. So we have some clear winners on both of them, but here we go. I don't know. Here we go with some cinnamon sugar cookie in chili. I mean, it's not bad. You know, I've had worse, but I do agree with those of you who are saying, you know, sometimes people put chocolate in their chili. So let's see what the cookie dough tastes like. Nope, that's pretty much the carrot. Okay, so no wonder that person did not want me to say their name. That is so weird. I don't know. I love a peanut butter sandwich dipped in chili. Love it. If I had to pick one, I'm going to say the chocolate chip cookie dough. But we had some clear winners on both. Both of them were fantastic, especially the chocolate chip cookie dough. On pretzels, cinnamon sugar was the clear winner. On oatmeal, neither one of them was a winner. On carrots, these are much too sweet and delicious to put on a carrot. Great on the cinnamon sugar, was great on the rice cake. Really kind of spruced it up. I've got a couple of other things to try them with on another day by myself here on my own. But I hope this was a great Fit Better challenge for you all. I'll be donating this can of Skyline chili to someone else, because maybe it's the fact that it was Skyline chili. Maybe it's the fact that it's not the kind of chili that I'd eat. That stuff is funky. That is weird. Okay, so y'all have a great week. Remember, if you want to watch this later on Facebook, you can watch it here on our Facebook page for 90 days, and then it will be taken down by Facebook. Or you can watch these on YouTube. It's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. And Sarah, peanut butter sandwich dipped in chili is what we were fed in elementary school growing up. That's what they gave us in elementary school. That or peanut butter sandwich in vegetable soup. Absolutely fantastic. It was so delicious. Yeah, so you can watch those on YouTube. YouTube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Don't forget to stay up to date on TikTok or Instagram Reels, so that you can see all the little videos that we're going to come in and out with. But you all have hope you have a fantastic rest of your Mother's Day. Hope you've had a great day. And I will see you all next time. Good night. Good night, everybody. Don't buy Skyline chili. Just saying. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a great week. I'll see you next time. Good night.